not alone, we're going home. No pain will last forever. Let's look at the stars high in the sky. Believe that there's no limit. We are not alone, we're going home. No pain will last forever. Let's look at the stars high in the sky.
According to Brian and Shu in 2013, ESP or English for Specific Purpose is teaching and learning English as a second or foreign language which aims to use English in their particular domain accordance of their needs. It means that English has different language depending on the domain, such as English for academic, medical, law, hospitality, and many other fields. The use of English is different because each field has different needs and goals. In order to achieve the objective of learning English, all learning systems must be adapted to the needs of students. Among these many fields, there is legal English or English that used for the legal field. In teaching English that is according to the needs of students, we need to conduct a need analysis. Need analysis aims to present the wants, needs, and shortcomings of students before conducting the course. Need analysis can include target situation analysis, strategy analysis, and average analysis. This need will be a fundamental indicator for developing a proper ESP syllabus. In order to find the syllabus, we have to determine the needs, wants, and shortcomings of the students. Teachers have a big factor in influencing the syllabus, and students have an obligation to follow the syllabus system that has been made by the teacher. Based on the explanation above, the aims of this article is to examine the selection of the right syllabus in accordance with the result of the need analysis that has been carried out. When the result of the need analysis were obtained from law department students who need legal English to learn.
My name is Lutfia and Bhakti, and now I'm going to tell the theoretical framework of ESP from Zahid Javid at 2013. So Zahid Javid said that ESP or English for academic purpose also can be changed with English for specific purpose course. So English for academic purpose is a course that discusses some limited or specific range of English topic that students need to learn, so that later students are expected to be able to immediately take learning point without having too much study for a topic. And this is the theory of need analysis according to Simeon Minodora Ottilia at 2015. So Simeon says that need analysis is considered as the best step of ESP. The result of need analysis will help the teacher to identify what the student needs and lack in the area of language skill. Therefore, need analysis is needed because it really helps teacher in determining and achieving the objective of the course.
Theory of syllabus. Brown stated that syllabus provide a focus for what is to be learned, along with the rationale for how the content should be selected and sequenced. The syllabus is meant to assist teacher in teaching. By using the syllabus, the teacher can focus on what students have to learn based on what they want and based on what they need, and in accordance with the existing curriculum. The content of the syllabus is made as specific as possible regarding planning in classroom learning later. Theory of content based on syllabus. According to Robinson, syllabus design is considered to be basically based on decision about the units of classroom activities and the order in which they will be carried out. There are many types of syllabus that we can use according to our needs in teaching. One of them is content based on syllabus. Content-based syllabus focus on language skill adapted to the situation later. In the other words, teach the language they use directly in the real world in the future.
In the methodology, the participants of this study were 210 4-semester in law department students, 8 legal advisors, 2 head of departments, 2 faculties head, and the head of the university's law institute. The data were collected through 3 methods. First is questionnaire. This questionnaire given to the students. Next is interview with the advisor and faculty's management. And the last is observation in the court. The questionnaire used to know the needs and wants of the students. Interview used to know about the field. And observation used to know more about the field. The data analysis on this research are using both of qualitative and quantitative. The quantitative method was used to assessing the response of the students that have obtained through questionnaire. The qualitative method was used to provide the evaluation and interpretation about what have gained from the interviews and observation. Next is the finding and discussion. The result of the need analysis that have been obtained are concluded into 2 parts, namely target needs and learning needs. In the target needs contains about necessities, lack and wants. In learning needs contains about mood, practice and exercise and media. In target needs, the necessities indicated by the expectation of the legal advisor, head of departments, faculty's head, and head of the law institute from the English course. The result of the interview showed that 11 out of 13 respondents thought that the course should focus on speaking and listening skills, so the student can easily talk to the foreign client and attend the international meeting. The 2 others said that the students need to improve only their speaking ability. The students' wants are reflected by the result of the questionnaire. The findings show that most of students thought that their future need of their job is to communicate with client and conversation in the court. The lack of the students are speaking and listening, and they really need that. The findings show that the most of the students have difficulties in speaking and listening. Therefore, most of them consider more practice in speaking, listening, grammar, and pronunciation. In learning needs, the result of the questionnaire indicate that the students want a learning method using pair work. The students consider grammar and pronunciation exercise will be useful for them. Besides, the students prefer to use printed materials and visual aids.
ESP syllabus. The ESP syllabus was created based on the target needs and learning needs that the researcher collected. The ESP syllabus that used in this study emphasizes on 2 types of skill. There are speaking and listening, where this is obtained from the result of the need analysis of students. Both of skills are needed by students to listen the problem from clients and to converse with their clients later. While learning these two skills, students also need to expertise in grammar and pronunciation to support these two skills. In the ESP syllabus, they are course goal, the syllabus, the material, and the learning activities. Course goal. By the end of the course, the student hope will be able to first develop listening skill, to be able to understand conversation in English in court, including finding the main idea in the trial, determining the terms in the court, conclude the problem read by the judge. And the second, the student hope will be able to develop the ability to speak English in a various way in order to directly practice their respective roles in a court. Include ask the problem of the clients, provide opinion on client problems, use the right expression in order to criticizing, predicting, and assessing something, provide the right solution of the problem, include pronunciation and fluency. And the last one, understanding grammar in English and increase English vocabulary for law, so they will not to be confused with existing term for law students.
Next is the syllabus. The syllabus that has been made based on the result of the need analysis has 4 meetings. In the first meetings, the activity carried out was identifying main ideas and drawing a conclusion based on a video. In this meeting, the teacher emphasized students' listening skill. The second meeting is discussed about asking and giving suggestion. In this meeting, the teacher emphasized the students to practice how to express asking and giving suggestion. The third meeting discussed how to express criticizing, predicting, and assessing. At the fourth or last meeting, discussed about how to give opinion and solution. In the second to fourth meeting, more emphasis on students' speaking skills.
Okay, move to subbab materials. The materials in this course is a cases in the file of law that have to occur to be practiced again in the classroom. This is mean of connecting students with the real world when they work later. Students push and encourage to be able to accustom to doing their work. If this is done, so that students want to learn and have a high curiosity. Okay, move to the learning activity. So in the syllabus, there is a thing called learning indicator that function to design the learning activity by focus on what student will do and what they have not to do. A learning indicator should also be developed to help the student in achieve learning indicator. In the process of learning and teaching, student must become more active than student in the classroom. And by following the course goal, there is 4 learning activity that's suitable for the law student is first, student will listen to audio that containing a judge's decision in a court, understand the decision and draw a conclusion about it. And second, student will have a conversation with a client played by some selected people. Student can also choose vocabulary, grammar, and gain understanding from the conversation that have been made. And third, the teacher divides several groups for discussion and then students are introduced to a case in the form of a video documentation and students are asked to discuss with their group about the solution that should be done. And last, students will analyze the case that have been given previously with the available evidence. Then, student is asked to discuss the suitable article and present the result in front of the class.
Need analysis is an activity that refers to the collecting of data collection, which this data will be used as framework to design a course. Need analysis should not be based on the learner's view, but include view from figures who have been in this field. Because the study discussed about the law, then we also look for the point of view of the legal department, the institution, and others. This paper tells the needs needed by students and their institution, which the syllabus emphasizes to skill, there are speaking and listening.